So I just got done with therapy. I'm gonna get my pre-workout meal in right now. Normally I do like chicken, to be honest, and then I just do like a ton of cereal. But I don't have any chicken cooked, so I'm just gonna do protein powder. Also, I just really got this. It's like dude, I don't even know how to fucking explain it, but like, I mean, it's a suction cup thing, something you can put your dildo on, lock yourself in the shower. It's also a really good thing, a heavy duty camera mount. Honest to God, like, I mean, I got it for my car, so I can trauma dump on you guys efficiently, because, you know, I used to have like something I, you know, put in my car, but I lost the thing that actually like attached to my camera. And beyond that, like, I mean, this was just better. You know, my camera won't fall and fucking break like it did last time. By the way, I got my camera fixed. So, I mean, now I can make videos and it doesn't sound like ass. You know, maybe I can slowly slink out of my depression. All right, we're gonna do this super bummy here for a sec. Hello. I don't have anywhere to set this right now. I do have my tripod, but I mean, that's so far away. How do you guys like the Young LA? I don't know. LA makes really good lifestyle clothing, but their gym clothes are ass. If you think that they're better than Gymshark, which I know Gymshark's ass now, you're lying to yourself. And stop. It's not very good for your mental health. Oh my God, I can't open this. All right. This is so great. Like, this is like unboxing therapy. You know, I get to show you the cool shit that I bought. Oh my God, look at that. It comes in a little bag. That's so cool. That's pretty sick though. When it's like, okay. Bro, does this hell not come with instructions? Bro, I'm literally the opposite of handy. Look at that. They give you a little tool. That's so cute. I mean, like, maybe it's just super self-explanatory. They put the directions on the back of the box. This is actually embarrassing. Oh, Tyrion's crying. Hold on. Tyrion, you want to come help? Tyrion insisted on helping. This time his dad, he's gonna like hold a flashlight for me while I yell at him, give him some early childhood trauma. You know, just to bond with him. Hello, Tyrion. Hello. Hello. He just came to say hello to us. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest, but oh, that's sick. You press on this and it's like, I guess that's how the suction works. I take this. Oh. So that's how you open it. Okay, that's cool. Let's put this bad boy on. First, oh, Tyrion, he wants to say hello. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, shit. Oh, he's crazy. He grown so much. Like, damn. Shh. Sorry for disappearing. Shh. Most fathers in this generation. Let's test this out. I swear to God, if I break this camera again, you guys aren't gonna be hearing from me. No way. We gotta give it the good old, yeah, that's not going anywhere. No way, that's so cool. This lighting is horrendous. It's actually oppressive. Huzzah. On both of them. What? Okay. God damn it, I've wasted so much time already. I need to eat. Alright, you know what? That's staying there. It's just gonna stay there. I'm just gonna hunch over like this so I can talk to you guys. So anyways, today, you know, in my wonderful kitchen, we're gonna be having a delectable cuisine. So first things first, we're trying to be a skinny girl with anorexia. So we're gonna weigh all of our food. Like I mentioned earlier, I get maybe a little too many of my carbs from cereal. But here's the thing, if you're gonna do it, you need to choose something that's maybe a little more healthy. Cause I get it, like, I mean, Sam Sulek, like, I mean, he's really made this popular. But like, bro, like, dude, Rice Krispies, like this, it's a literal hack, cause it's genuinely just carbs. Like, there's no fat in this or anything. And like, obviously it's like processed garbage, and like, I mean, rice would be better, but let's see you eat 200 grams worth of carbs of rice. It literally has 4 grams of sugar per serving, so like, you know, I'm gonna eat 5 servings of this, and that's still only like 20 grams of added sugar. Like, bro, come on. I'm gonna do a little quick math, because there's a 36, 72, 108, 144. So I need 160 grams. Actually, just a little under 160 grams. The reason why I'm shooting for about 100. I'm doing a really nice squat right now. I'm shooting for about 150 grams of carbs for my pre-workout meal. It's been 200 grams for a while, but I got a little too fat. The coach is literally fat shaming me. Cancel him. Nah, he's not letting me be proud of who I am. Big, beautiful man. I was gonna say lady, but I feel like that's like offensive. But since I didn't say it, it's not, you know? Got a couple pineapples here. This one's ripe. You could tell because the leaves come out easily. I eat pineapple because it helps with digestion of protein. And that's not bro science, I swear to God, like it genuinely does. Okay, so the next thing the next thing, my God. Obviously, I'm gonna put milk in it. I use Fairlife because, I don't know, they like do something awful to their cows. You know, they like abuse them and whip them, and something about it just like makes their milk produce more nutrients and protein. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put about 16 fluid ounces, which I know is a ton of milk, but I mean, for this volume of cereal, it's honestly not enough. And beyond that, I'm gonna get real close to you guys. I'm sorry, the sink's like right under. I'm just washing the dishes. And fucking Sebum's shit ass protein, my God, it's so bad. Legitimately, the only reason why I got this is because it was on sale. It's ass though because they have chunks of like I mean, what I assume are supposed to be like chocolate chips. Okay, so my camera decided to overheat, but in the meantime, I learned how to, you know, take it down. It was really not that difficult. This is, my God. This right here is what we call a boy lunch. The nutrition. Ooh. One more thing before I leave, or before I see you guys outside. I take this 3 times a day, and then just like I'm also gonna just take some fish oils with this meal. But the reason why is because this shit just helps with my digestion, insulin sensitivity. I'm sure it does more, but like that's the only reason I take it, really. Okay. So, actually no, let me just tie my shoes, man. Okay. Gym stuff is already in my car. So, not too much stuff I have to lug out. How's that? Gorgeous day today. Oh, all my neighbors are gonna get to see me be really special. I got a new car. Let me whip around the front so you don't see my license plate. Rest in peace to the infinity. Got a bit of catching up to do, so let me set my camera. But I'm literally sweating. Took me a second to get that set up. There we go. Quite a bit of stuff to go over. Try not to get hit here. So first of all, been gone for quite a while. I'm gonna turn on my AC. That I uploaded was back in not even October. Fuck, it was like June-ish. So it's been a long time. I don't really have any kinds of excuses or reasons that aren't bullshit. To just put it frank, like, I mean, I got super depressed. I've been kind of struggling with my own mental health for a good second now. It got really bad after Finland. Beyond that, like, I mean, my camera's been broken. Just like the active stabilization has been shit. So I mean, it was unusable almost, you know? It was a bummer because I really like making content. Honestly, it's not even that I like making content. I just like having someone to talk to, you know? June to October and November, honestly, was a really rough time for me. My mom sold her house, and at that point, it was just me and her there. I've got 3 sisters, 2 younger sisters. My mom doesn't have custody of anymore. By the way, like, I mean, I'm absolutely oversharing, but like, I mean, it's fine, you know. Whatever, just because she's like on a, you know, she's just figuring herself out right now. That's great, whatever. But like, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. Hey.
What are you doing? I thought you were at the house.
Nope. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my phone started playing my fucking anime music. God, it was embarrassing. I hate having a girlfriend who loves and cares for me and doesn't let me be mysterious. So we got a really cool guy right next to us who took off his exhaust. His car sounds really good. So, Anyways, fuck, where was I? Oh, yeah. Thankfully, my older sister's super cool. She let me rent out an extra room that she had in her condo. She just lives with her husband. I was with her for a couple of months, and that time was pretty rough. Not because I was living with them or anything. It was just kind of a rough time for me. I was also running quite a bit of like abusive levels of performance enhancers. Deca was the one though that absolutely fucking, dude. Deca's a 19 more, meaning it's absolutely going to mess with your mental stability. So unless you're super lucky, when you do Deca, you're gonna either become super angry, anxious, sad, or all three, just like I did. Oh, that car is smoking, that's nice. But I swear to God, I say this to everyone, but the American highway system is genuinely a subculture of its own, you know, within America, because it's like the moment that you okay, sorry, I just had to make sure I was recording. The moment that you get behind your wheel, it becomes everyone against everyone. Just humanity goes out the window. But not me, of course. I've never had road rage, and I'm also the best driver ever, so why would I get mad? Yeah, I was really depressed. The only thing I had going for me was the gym, but even that wasn't going too well because I kind of had an unhealthy relationship with the gym. You know, I feel like a lot of young men, you know, myself included, who got into the gym at a very young age are struggling with this, and that's body image. We look up to these influencers online, you know, like you've heard it before, like everyone's saying, yo, don't compare yourself because, you know, lighting and all that bullshit. It's easier said than done, you know? I hope that's not loud. It's easier said than done, and it's something that I personally couldn't handle. I'm in the HOV lane by myself, I know. Sue me, like I'm an awful person, I know. The thing I really struggle with, I would compare myself to men and women who looked better than me, and it put me in a very, very dark space, you know, compounding on, you know, where my mental health already was. There's something that's personally helped me, and I feel like, you know, could help you if you're going through that, is get the fuck off of TikTok. It's doing nothing good for you, dude. Like, I mean, like first of all, obviously, like, we all know this, TikTok's terrible for your dopamine. You know, like, I mean, there's a reason why after hours of doom scrolling, you're gonna feel like shit. You're wasting all of your mental energy. Going constantly between, you know, your body's two modes, and that's fight or flight and rest and digest. And jumping between those two, look at how beautiful the mountains are, Jesus. But anyways, jumping between those two, it's obviously not good for you, and it's just like, at least for myself personally, being in that like constant state of anxiety just really was damaging. I'm doing much better now. Honest to God, like, this is hard for me to admit, but medication and therapy has been really helping me. And honest to God, I don't know who needs to hear this, but getting on medication is not admitting defeat. It's not like you've lost your battle. If anything, you're taking up arms. You know, you're fighting against it, and you're doing what you have to do. And there's no shame in getting on medication. I personally felt a lot of shame, and it was very difficult for me to actually take the step to get on medication, because especially in the gym community, I feel like there's definitely a bit of a bias against medication, and everyone wants to do it holistically. And you know, there's almost like, you know, mindset that it's like, if you do, sorry, that's a sheriff right there. Oh no, it's not, it's just a fire. It's just a fire, man. So I just put my window down just because it was getting a little foggy in here, and I actually put down that window too and gave myself a small heart attack. Like, I honestly kind of forgot where I was, but I don't know. We live in kind of a weird time right now. You know, it's weird to live in a time where the greatest danger that you're gonna be presented with each day is yourself and your mind. You know, reptile brains were not made for this world that we live in, let alone social media. I'm like, dude, okay, my camera overheated. Sorry, I kind of want to move away from that. My last thoughts though are, sorry, man, just a little sick, but like, medication, it's not the end all be all. You know, it's a means to an end. It helps you get your footing only once you've gotten to that point where it feels like getting up is impossible, you know? Thing is, medication helps you get your feet up, but that's when you need to start taking the steps forward. It just allows you to work. Very grateful that I've been able to start to dig myself out of the spiral that I let myself go down. But I live with my girlfriend now,
Definitely not the smartest decision, but we both know it. It was just something that circumstance demanded, and as we all know, living in America by yourself is impossible unless you're, making 6 figures. Anyways, the next thing I wanted to talk about real quick is I've been in the gym recently, because kind of touching back on my mental health. I'm sorry that I'm making such a focus of it. I just it really has been kind of a big thing in my life recently. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped eating, and I shrunk. I lost all my size. I literally had just done a cycle, all of that for nothing, because my mental health was so bad. And again, that's if anything, we all have to learn it. If you're gonna do a cycle, your first cycle is gonna be a learning experience, no matter what. And for me, it was a little rougher than I feel like it should have been. But that's just because, I was following the directions of a coach, but maybe you didn't know the best. I just want to say also, I get routine blood work done, and it was kind of weird because after my cycle, at the very end of it, because that's when you need to get your blood work tested, is while you're still on cycle, but at the very end of it, I was the healthiest I've ever been. All of my markers had improved on cycle. It was a win for me. Sorry, I keep bouncing back and forth, but I got back into training in December. The new coach, because as much as I loved my last coach, and I'm not gonna name drop anyone because he's kind of a prominent figure. No, I'm kidding. He stopped being a coach. He stopped responding to me. I hadn't heard from him in over a month. And here's the thing, no way. Sorry, I just saw someone get pulled over, and I'm just that could have been me. That's so cool of him to get pulled over for me. That's a homie right there, honestly. Anyways, I don't know. I do know. What am I saying? I'm working with a new coach, a fantastic coach, by the way. My God, I'm focusing solely on powerlifting now. I didn't realize it, but I haven't enjoyed going to the gym in I don't even know how long. It's just been too long since I actually looked forward going and training, and I do now because I have something to build towards. I'm working on my strength, and it's been so fun. With that being said, that's kind of what was the final. That was the thing that gave me my kick in the ass to start recording again. Was, my God, have I been making a ton of strength gains? At this point, I'd hate myself if I didn't start documenting it, And deadlift are still kind of trailing behind. It's fine, they were my biggest numbers anyway, so they're gonna take a little longer to catch up. But my bench press has been horrendous for the 5 long years that I've been lifting. And dude, obviously I'm on anabolic, so there's that, first of all. But dude, the training my coach has me on, and obviously the diet and all of that, my bench is skyrocketing. For the first time in my life, it's actually consistently improving, and I just realized I forgot my fucking tripod. Fuck! Anyways, I turn around, but I'm 25 minutes out, and I'm trying to go to the gym before the high schoolers get out, because high schoolers scare me. It's been a lot of fun. Just kind of started thinking about it, but the gym really is my passion. I'm working on getting a personal training certificate, finally, I've always wanted to. And, I really feel I've accrued a lot of knowledge, and I feel I have advice and wisdom to share when it comes to the gym. And I want to, I want to be able to help out where I can. My content, it's gonna be slightly different for a while. I really like to make edits, obviously, that's pretty much all my content's been, but I'm gonna kind of step away from that for now, just as I'm getting back into it. And besides, honestly, I feel it'll be a good thing, because I'm gonna be able to talk you guys through what I'm doing, This will be interesting though, because I forgot my tripod at home like an idiot. So I'm gonna have to be really creative with how I set up my camera. Alright, that's enough yapping from me. I'll see you guys when I get to the gym. You know what, never mind. I have to, just because. Look at that. Isn't that fucking magnificent? Man, I love where I live. Huzzah.
Alright, but like I said, like, I mean, I don't have my tripod here, so I'm gonna have to be like super weird with my, I just have to find somewhere that I can stick this in. Like, I wanna be able to find, actually, you know what? I'm also kind of nervous just because, like, I mean, I don't necessarily, like, I haven't been benching at this gym in particular, so I don't know how I'm gonna do when it comes to like these benches. I'll be able to like move some good weight. I think a top set of 2 at about an RP of 7.5, and I want to get at least 285. But like, if I feel better, I might go up to 295. That would be overshooting, but I mean, you know, either 2 or 3 back down sets. But like, I mean, I'd have to check that. I'll show you guys the pump, obviously, you know, because you guys need to see how much of a fat ass I've become. The bench is just like in a corner, so I can just like be my Chisholm self, you know? My camera falls though, it's over for me. So whenever I bench, like, I mean, I really like to warm up slow. And just like as a general guideline, like, I mean, whenever you're doing your feeder sets, maybe the set's working up to it, just stick within like 4 to 6 reps. I gotta make sure I have a banger for my super intense warm-up sets. Full placement, super important, obviously. How's it looking for real? How's it looking? Honestly, God, I'm just a poser. I've got like no pump. Be able to stick to the goddamn pad so I don't move. I forgot my foot placement. It felt fine. I've just been having like this weird like pain, like it's right here, like the insertion on my shoulder. I have to make myself look big because otherwise I have no say, right? It's some miracle of God, this is your first time seeing me. I promise you, like, I put much more effort into my content normally. I'm just getting back into it. Let me warm up, damn it. Here's 225. I should make it fly. Since this is like decently heavier, maybe this is like where I really need to start like taking it seriously. So like, I'm really focusing on my leg drive, my leg placement, setting up a solid arch, just like keeping tightness in my mid back, and just overall being tight, you know? Not a good way. I'm gonna go up to 255. It's a 30-pound jump for 225. And it's a 30-pound jump from there to 285. I just want 285 today. I feel a little nervous just because, like, honestly, I don't feel the strongest right now. It'll come up no matter what. I just gotta get some, like, hard music going, I swear to God. I'm also looking at a chalk on my hands just because I'm feeling a little clammy. Oh, that didn't feel good. I have to wash that back. Okay, so after watching it back, look at me. I've come to the conclusion that I'm literally just being a pussy. I'm excited. I also feel a little nervous. I mean, this is gonna be an all-time PR. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set up my phone. Just so I can share with the folks at home. My blood pressure is high. I started doing cardio to be healthy. I just started like seeing like twinkling stars and shit, you know. There's some back down sets to do. I'm just gonna rewatch that. I just want to see how well it went. I don't know. But now I get to go get a pump.
I can't even see the camera, to be honest. My God. It was, hold on. Do I look massive? Tell me yes or no. I genuinely, I can't see. It's sun glares fucking my eyes. But that was fun. It felt like, I mean, surprisingly, it was kind of natural. Like, just kind of talking to the camera again. Like, I really missed it. Yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind the oversharing. I didn't really record any kind of accessories. I was going to, but there was someone who had an issue with me having a camera, which is totally understandable, by the way. And like, I mean, I wasn't gonna argue with them. Speaking of which, actually, I want to talk to you guys about something. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna keep these on for the aesthetic, you know. Oh, okay. Nope. Ah, fuck. Okay, hold on. I promise I'm not out of shape. My shoulders just hurt. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm way out of shape. That being said, I started doing cardio in the mornings again. No, I said I was gonna keep that on for the aesthetic, but fuck that. Oh, I mean, my chest looks juicy and all, but like, still, I want to move you guys over a little more. I've got kind of a nasty cold. So, that being said, I mean, this workout was a little rougher, just like when it comes to like cardiovascularly. But I mean, besides that, it was great. Oh, dude, this road fucking sucks. New Year's resolutioners. People who are new to the gym know that this might be kind of a shocker to say, but actually, fuck it, I need to turn, sorry guys. But not everyone is balls deep into gym culture, and you know, people don't know what logging and creatine, people don't even know that Ziz died for our sins, you know? Keeping that in mind, you can't really expect people to take the gym as seriously as you do. And by the way, I'm really like, I'm projecting right now, like this is like something I've been struggling with. I've had 3 instances so far since the beginning of this month. Kind of an embarrassing interaction with some people, and every time it was me asking to work in with them. Whenever I ask to work in with someone, I try to be like nauseatingly kind about it. You know, like I don't touch him, I like really like back up into it, and I'm like, hey, like, you know, oh, that's a cop right there. Just gonna continue my story like nothing's happening. I wonder if he'll follow me. Let's see. No, thank God. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That was me low-key tweaking. I had three instances so far. Hopefully my head's in frame, I can't really see. Every time it was just talking to a middle-aged guy. So I kind of, yeah, I just like thought that they'd be cool, right? But every time I asked them to work in with them, they say no. Here's the thing. They are more than it, like they're allowed to say no, right? I personally, and I know I'm in the wrong for this. I just couldn't handle it. Every time that they said no, like these 3 different instances, I kind of, my brain just rebooted out. Like I was like, First time that it happened. It was also my first time anyone's ever said no to me. Cause like most people understand gym etiquette. Everyone, it's a public space. People are there to work out. People are in a hurry. So it's like, yeah, like why not share a gym? I mean, why not share a spot while you're resting? They said no, and they said that, you know, they just didn't want to work in with me, and like that's like, again, that's fine. I just personally couldn't handle it very well. First and third time, I kind of acted like a little pussy. I kind of made a scene about it. I asked him why. On his words, like he wasn't a native English speaker. To be fair, none of these people were, but like there's no correlation there. I'd say that. Got some context. Every time, before I ask to work in, I always ask how many sets do they have. My biggest pet peeve in the gym is when I ask someone how many sets they have, and this is kind of what sets me off to begin with. When I ask someone how many sets they have, and they say, oh, I just started, or I'm gonna be here for a while. It's like, nice. like bro, like, okay, cool. How many sets do you have? What kind of time space am I looking at before I can use, you know, the fucking machine? I hit me with, I'm gonna be here for a while. that's fine. Like, would you mind if I worked in with you? And that's when he was like, no. Made a bit of a scene. I don't even remember what I said. I'm sure it was nasty. He got up and he was mad. And I just put, there we go. Sorry about that, my camera ran out of space. And I pulled over onto a safe spot. It was fine, like, I mean, I wasn't gonna fidget with my camera while I'm driving. He gets up, he's angry. I just put on my headphones and I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you. I thought that was the bigger thing to do, but it was me being a coward. And I felt really embarrassed about it later. I told my girlfriend about it and she called me out on it because I was in the wrong. So the next day, when I went to the gym, I actually saw him. And I just, I gave him a fist bump and I apologized to him and I just, wished him luck. That's what you need to do. Regardless of the scenario, you just need to be kind and do your best to be kind. And I know how hard it is to be kind. So even if you find yourself in a situation where you're a bit of a dickhead, it's not too late. It's gonna be harder to go back and apologize and admit that you're in the wrong, but my God, you'll feel so much better. It'll only make you feel good to treat other people well. The third time, so he was on the leg extension machine, right? I go up to him, he's on TikTok. I don't wanna touch him, so I just kinda go and just feel the view and just kinda wave at him. He takes out his earbud, and I'm like, excuse me, sir, how many sets do you have? And he's like, probably 4. And I'm like, he's like, probably 4, but I'm just resting now. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm like, hey, would you mind if I just worked in with you just while you're resting? He's like, no. Again, not the correct way of handling it. I was just like, why? He started giving me bullshit excuses. The one that stood out to me the most, though, was he said, it takes too much time to adjust the seat and the weight. Can you tell how well I prepared for this video? I'm just cooking right now. I've been making chicken for over 4 years. Still to this day, not make it taste good. It always tastes better when someone else makes it. Figured that I might as well finish my story. Just because, I don't want to blue ball you guys. What do you call it? He was just sitting on the leg extension machine. One of the excuses he gives me is he's like, I waited 20 minutes for this, and I'm like, and how great would it have been if someone let you work? And then he, has the gall to tell me, that it takes too long to adjust the weight and the seat, and obviously it doesn't. And then at the very end, and again, this guy was on TikTok. I'm in a rush, and so I'm just standing here, he's sitting there on it, on this with TikTok on his phone, and I'm just when he's like, I'm in a rush, I'm like, are you? And then he gets mad at me. He's like, you don't tell me how to work out. I don't tell you how to work out. I'm like, all right. I'm a chicken. So that, I hope it looks at least decent. My God, I'm gonna let you, at least in most cases, by my own bias, but just try to let him know, hey, it's just kind of gym etiquette to let people work in. It's a public space. People are trying to, they have places to be. I really think right now I'm literally starving. If you watch this far, my God, thank you. Genuinely super cool of you that you give me your time, just to kind of listen to my thoughts. I hope you'll stick around. Just keep sharing my progress. If you're into powerlifting, dude, stick around. Try to tell you what I know. I have my gym bros, at the Vasa that I normally go to, and literally the thing that makes me the happiest is when I get an opportunity to help people lift or to share information. This video gets under 100 views, I'm not gonna let it get me down. Because as much as I, would like to pretend it doesn't affect me, it does. Putting a lot of effort into a video and not having it do well, damages the morale, but I really am gonna do my best to not let it weigh me down and just keep going, and for those of you who do watch, I really hope I really do hope that you enjoy it. Okay, he's being weird. Isn't he so big? He's so handsome. He's such a handsome little man. Okay. Hi, I've wasted enough of your guys' time. Thanks for watching.